Hello, my name is Geert-Jan from Giesen W6 You've already learned a lot about roasting coffee, and now it's time for the real deal. Let's roast some coffee beans. But before we start, I would like to talk about some of the benefits of roasting your own coffee beans. For example, green coffee is much cheaper than buying pre-roasted coffee. And besides that, selling your own perfect blends is a much better coffee experience than selling dark roasted supermarket coffee. There's many more benefits I could talk about, but that will make this video way too long. I recommend researching on what the benefits are and see for yourself how valuable it is to roast your own coffee. Now let's head out to the roaster. Alright, welcome to our showroom. Today we're going to roast on our W6A, one of our most sold models. The W6A is perfect for both beginning and experienced roasters due to the easy to use interface and the highly adjustable settings that the roaster has to offer. I've connected the laptop to the roaster using our own Giesen Profiler software. Now let's take a look at our temperature settings. The air temperature is set at 200 degrees. The burner is set to automatic, the drum speed is at 46 Hz, and the air pressure is at 110 pascals. Everyone has their own desired values as they have their own strategy and way of roasting. These settings are for a medium dark roast. Now that we've talked about the starting settings and heated up the roaster for about 20 minutes, it's time to put the green beans into the hopper. We weigh 6 kilograms of green beans, as this is the max capacity of the W6A. By pressing the start button, the profiler will count down from 5, and on 0, we release the beans into the drum. The roasting begins. The roast has started. As you can see, the air temperature will go straight down. And this is normal, because the cold beans have entered the hot drum. Once the turning point has been reached, the air temperature will slowly start to rise. We are now entering the drying phase. The drying phase is when the beans go from a green to a yellow color and the moisture in the bean will go down. You'll notice that the beans will smell differently the less moisture they have. Once the drying phase has ended, we enter the Maillard phase. The beans are done drying and start to develop their flavors and aromas. The beans will now become darker and darker up until the next stage. The beans are now splitting open and give you that beautiful shape of roasted coffee. If you hear closely, you can hear the beans cracking. It sounds like popcorn popping and gives you an indication of the first crack. We are now entering the development phase. The longer you develop your beans, the darker your roast will be. The roast is almost done, and now we turn on the cooling fan and the stirrer. Now that the beans are cooling, the roast has officially ended. The profiler shows a beautiful graph and gives you an insight on what happened during the roast. I hope you learned something and enjoyed the roast. If you got any questions about roasting coffee, feel free to check out our knowledge base on our website. See you soon.